What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 230 of Lured Up, the podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. Adam, today is Tuesday, August 16th, 2022. Hi, Adam.
Hey, Ken. Did you say this is episode 230?
It's 230.
230? You mean the dentist's favorite time?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, 230. Tooth hurting.
Zing.
Bazinga. I couldn't let Jamal from Way Spotters have all the fun. I gotta bring.
That was a good
I gotta
one.
bring
That,
a dad joke sometimes.
No, dude. I honestly, I didn't even. Yeah, got him. What's going on, man? How are you? How was your week?
Week's been good. Caught a lot of Pokemon.
I caught a lot as well.
Not as many as I wanted to, but we'll get into it.
Is it ever as many as you want to, though? Like, has there ever been a week where you're like, I feel satisfied?
Well, I will say that connectivity issues on my end have not been great.
What the hell is up with that, dude? You've been struggling. Like, were you home? Like, connectivity issues at home?
This was in my local. No, it was in my work area. So it was on Weir's Beach / the boardwalk.
Yeah, well, you were like, I saw you were kind of in a remote area, so I don't know.
It seems remote, but there's so many people there, and you could see people playing, but the second you got away from the, I guess, like the center, like where Weir's Beach, like the sign is, and you got closer down the boardwalk, I just lost service. Like, I literally couldn't play for a half hour. But I will say, when we get there, some additional things, because it wasn't all a waste.
All right. Well, we do have some stuff to talk about today. We'll get to Community Day, but we will recap the last week of gameplay. We had the bug out event. It's actually still... Nope, it just ended 15 minutes ago. So that just wrapped up. What an event, dude. Very good. Very fun.
I was very pleased with it.
Everybody loved it.
I know GoCast Chris tweeted to petition it going a little longer, and I would so love another week of this.
Heracross Boss also definitely in the feels. But we had Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day this weekend, Joltik Spotlight Hour today. Last week we had Genesect Raid Hour. We also have another Raid Hour tomorrow for Genesect. Pokemon Worlds is going to be the next event up on the calendar. We have all the deets. And if you are going to watch the live stream on Twitch over the weekend, you get some bonus stuff. We'll talk about all that. Prime Gaming bundles are now ramping up. There will be one available, and they're going to start to come every 2 weeks leading into the beginning of September. The Community Ambassador program has been updated. Silph has released and detailed some of the changes on their Twitter. And not a lot of people are too happy about it, but we'll talk about it. And then finally, GBL encounters have been detailed also on the Silph Road. And if you hit Legend, there's a 1% chance you may get a Poliwag.
Poliwag?
So, dude, it's so funny.
Say what? Tell me more. I need this Poliwag.
I was looking at like the breakout, and I was like, really? This is the 1% raid or 1% rarity Pokemon is a Poliwag at Legend? That seems to track. Not at all. But anyway, August content update. As we push through the month, we like we said, the bug out is ending. Have you been doing are you always on your 7-day streaks? Have you been getting your Galarian or Galarian Stunfisk breakthroughs?
Yes. I kind of was a little bummed that it wasn't still Lickitung.
Oh, Lickitung was the worst. I did not want that.
But I really wanted the shiny. I already have it, but I just wanted to say I got one. And then Stunfisk came around. I was like, oh, not excited. And
Stunfisk is the way more.
And then I've caught
shiny.
Several, but nothing to write home about, you know?
Yeah, I do know, because I didn't get shit either. So, hey, we did a little experiment, and I don't even know if you were aware of this because I wanted to make it passive. But the last month of shows have had no cursing. And I've used non-explicit tagging on them. I just wanted to see what would happen. If anyone would notice, if the viewership would change. Nothing changed. So you know what that means?
We're gonna continue.
We can
to
say
not
shit.
curse.
No, it means we can say shit, and it's not going to change shit. So shit. But anyway,
Well,
yeah,
I figured because we had new listeners, we were trying to keep it a little bit.
Well,
better.
I know you had also said that, and I was like, yeah, that's why. I just kind of said yes. You were like, hey man, all these new people and kids from Go Fest. I was like, all right, well, whatever. Well, I'll just use that as the cover. But yeah, I just wanted to try it out just to see if anyone noticed. No one really noticed at all, which was interesting. Even though, I mean, on the creator series, we kind of can go either way. Sometimes the creators want to stay clean, but on the show proper here, been running the clean tag. No difference. So just wanted to try that out. But anyway, we had the bug out event, Grubbin, Chargebug, Vikavolt. I know you were pissed about having to evolve up the Chargebug again, right?
Listen, when they make you have to evolve something that was just released, like, I just want to catch a couple, be able to trade with my friends, see if I get one good enough to evolve.
You didn't have to go up to Vikavolt, though.
I was forced to evolve one. That is not okay. I literally held out till the last not the last moment. I unlocked it or claimed it during Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day, just because I was already lucky egging and everything. So, but I just don't like it. I don't understand why we couldn't have had Cara Blast and Shelmet.
You brought that up on the Zoom call. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Like, I would have taken those two over that one thing that I had to do.
But I understand they're trying to push the new Pokemon. No, they're trying to push the new Pokemon.
They could have had you evolve Galvantula. Honestly.
It's the new Poke, though. They wanted to push the new Poke.
Yeah, but I don't want them to push me pushing
the Poke. Do you think
it
was a tactic to help them sell magnetic lures?
No.
They're like, hey, we're at, you have the Chargebug.
I don't
need a
think
magnetic
so.
lure for Vikavolt.
I don't think so.
I don't know. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, Adam's going to be pissed. Yep. I was like, I knew it immediately. But yeah, on the Zoom call, you were like, it would have been great to have Cara Blast or Shelmet. I agree. I do agree with that. Not necessarily saying that in lieu of the Chargebug, because I didn't mind evolving it. Chargebug is my jam. I love that Pokemon. But I thought that the Cara Blast and the Shelmet would have been good because free trades, so it would have been promoting trading as like the ancillary kind of thing on the side.
Yeah,
but we also
and they
had
didn't do that. Why?
I know.
Why isn't trading something like with Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day? One of the bonuses were half Stardust.
Yeah.
So like,
even
why?
Why
wasn't trading not being promoted? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. We had Mega Scizor. Scissors.
I did.
Staple.
I think
Edward
one or two
Staple
of those.
hands. I've done a couple. Have you Mega Evolved?
I have not Mega Evolved because, like I said,
but like, what's the point in waiting?
I know, but I said on the
you have the hundo.
Listen to me. I just I caught a Shadow 98% Latios, the blue one. I think that's the right one.
Okay.
I hope it is. Somebody will call me out on the podcast. And I purified it, and I Mega Evolved it for the decks, the Mega decks.
Okay.
And I powered it up as much as I could.
What does that have to do with Scissor?
I'm just saying that's what I Mega Evolved instead of Scissor.
All right.
Well, no, I still have my Shadow Scissor. I still have my 100% Scyther that I don't know what I want to do with. Because I don't know if we're just going to get thrown a Hisuian Cleaver Day or whatever, or are we going to be able to evolve it? And until I have that answer, I'm not going to Mega Evolve.
Is it that you're low on Mega Energy? Like, what Mega Energy are you sitting at for Scissor? Like,
I don't know. I know I've did a couple. Let me check real quick.
Because you might as well at least do one, even if it's not like your primo or your prime, version of it, just to get it in the...
I have 450 Mega Energy.
Fucking perfect. No, just evolve one. That way you can start doing it for free every week. That's the best thing to do. Like, I was doing one Mega of all of the potential Megas. Like, I had one of everything. If they were hundo, great. If not, it was like my next best. And I would start getting them all to level 3, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go down to my like B team, my B squad of all of them. Now I have my C team, my D team. Like I have like 4 Absol in the cycle.
4
now.
Absol? I have 0. I have 0 that I've Mega Evolved.
But that's what I'm saying. Now they're all in the loop, so it's like I can get free Mega Evolutions out of them, and I'm just bolstering the metal. I'm also doing it for the metal. Like I just like to see numbers go up, so. That's the thing. But we had additional candy successful catches for nice, great, and excellent. Now, a lot of communication about why this was a thing, people liking it, people not liking it, people that could actively play were like, this is fucking great because I'm doing that anyway. People that were passively playing were like, this is discrimination against Go Plusers. What do you think of this? Do you think they did this to help promote active gaming, like active gameplay? Do you think this was targeted to prevent auto catching, or like, I don't know. A lot of people think it was related to that. What do you think?
I definitely brought my Go Plus, but I didn't use it. I literally caught every single one.
Yeah, by hand catches.
I hand caught him.
Nice.
Caught him. I threw the Pokeball at it.
So my freaking Pokeball Plus is officially done skis. Like the only way it works is if I'm driving and I can keep it plugged in like USB the whole time, because the second I take it off the charger, it's like 20 minutes of gameplay and I get the dead battery thing on the screen and then it just dies and just disconnects. It won't hold a charge. So my Pokeball Plus is like, I don't know, 21 gun salute. It's pretty much had it. I'm so busted up about it.
So what are you going to buy that's on the market now?
No, I can't buy shit. I'm going to have to get a secondhand one. Lachlan said he would ship me one from Australia because he's got like 5 of them or something. So he did the thing that everyone should have done. They were like $20 on sale on Amazon at one point, and he just gobbled up a whole bunch of them. He's like, why not? And I remember that they did that sale, and I was like, I'll just get it later, and I never did. And now I'm feeling the burn because now.
And I remember seeing them at GameStop. They were used, and they were like $35 or $30 or something like that. And I was like, that's kind of weird. Why would I buy a used one?
eBay used ones are $60. No Mew. It's like, what the hell? Not worth it. We also had Unknown Tea and raids. I didn't do a single one. Again, we were at
I think I did.
So.
I got invited to 2, and I think I did them.
Pansage unlocked globally as a shiny, thanks to Sapporo. That was phenomenal. I did not get the shiny. That was not so phenomenal. Timed research, Bugtastic collection. Did you happen to see this pose when it was like glitched out and the like net would like look like it was possessed? It almost looked like the tip of a condom like bouncing around. Did you see that shit?
No, I did not. It was
so funny. The person would like hold the bug net out and the net itself was just like kind of moving around and like poofing around without the net moving. It was the funniest thing. It just looks so weird. Now let's talk about the bonuses for groups, because a lot of people didn't know this was a thing, including you, because you were like, what the hell is going on here?
This happened yesterday. I was at my local comic book shop, and this is a story, because I'm there, and I was like, why are there all these Weedles here? And I had the Go Plus going, so I'm like, tap, 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 tap. I was just so confused. I connected it, and I was like, that's so weird. And I'm like, it's Monday. It's not Tuesday. Why?
Did you think it was like a spotlight hour?
Yeah, I was like, why are these going off right now? And so I'm just, casually, I leave, I get my car, and then I look at my phone. I have the first one I caught was 100% Weedle.
Oh, that's legit. That's awesome. On the Go Plus?
Yes.
Phenomenal.
It was 391 CP. I was like, oh yeah, that's a high one.
I have a cat with the mega zoomies right now, like 2 cats with mega zoomies right now, so sorry. But no, bonuses for groups, I'll read it right from the release. Work together with other trainers to unlock additional bonuses. If 3 or more trainers join an in-person raid battle, even more of a certain bug-type Pokemon will appear for 15 minutes in a 300-meter radius around that gym. And then they had it each day. There was different Pokemon, 10th through the 16th, Wurmple, Caterpie, Spinarak, Kricketot, Venipede, Weedle, Lediba. It was great with the Venipede because it was like a real good, shiny kind of hunt. But the problem, I went into the city for Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day, get off the train, walk towards the hotel, use my daily incense, and the entire thing was Spinnerack. Like the entire thing was like, it totally like superseded that. And I was getting a bunch of feedback that even for Joltik Spotlight Hour, which was today, people were getting nothing but Leddyba because the bonuses were overwriting even Spotlight Hour. So definitely need to tweak that a little bit on the Niantic side so this doesn't kind of screw people over. But I remember seeing in our Discord people talking about it, and Hitch was like, he goes, "This sucks. I don't want Kricketot. Like, I don't want these spawns. I want my regular spawns. What the hell?" And I understood, you know, and he brought up a good point. He goes, why don't they make it just the people that were actually involved in that 3-person raid, right? So if there's 3 people doing the raid, that triggers the additional spawns. Why don't they just make it those 3 people see it? I don't know if that's possible. Probably not. Otherwise they would do that. But yeah, if you don't want those spawns, you're still stuck with them. Now, I kind of thought it was cool because it wasn't just like 2 or 3 spawns. It was like a huge, massive cluster. So from a volume thing, in 15 minutes, you could catch 40, 50 Pokemon in 15 minutes just off that happening. So I was kind of down with that. So I liked it. I just I didn't get any shinies or anything from it. I think it was a good thing, but it definitely needs some tweaking. But there was a huge pool of wild encounters during the bug out. There was a bunch of different raids. I did not do a single 3-star raid. Shuckle is an absolute pain in the ass. I didn't go anywhere near
I went after that Shuckle today. I was at work and I was on my break.
Were you alone?
No, I was able to get 2 other people with me that also work near me. And I was like, all right, let's do this. And for some reason I had it in my head that, because like after the Weedle thing happened, I was like, wait a minute. If it's the bug Pokemon from the raid, I was like, surely Shuckle would be spawning around it if I took it out. So I take out the Shuckle, and then all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of Ladybug, and I was very sad. I don't know why I thought, because I was in my head, I was like, wait a minute, I saw Spinnerack the other day. I was like, that makes sense. And I was like, and I saw Weedle yesterday, and then I saw, like, I never saw Venipede. I don't think I did Venipede because I was also. I think working.
It just goes to show people don't read the damn freaking blogs.
Not even me. Not even me. And I'm supposed to.
clearly, you don't read it. But Genesect with the chill drive, they kind of didn't let us know that originally, but now we have all the different drives: Douse, Shock, Burn, Chill, and the normal drive. Normal drive was just added to the Elite TM pool, so you can actually TM now to all these different versions of Technoblast, which is cool.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, because you couldn't get normal Technoblast previously.
3 or 4 of Genesect, but I just, because it can't be shiny, correct?
It could not be shiny. Yeah, another thing that was just bumming people out.
It was like, why go hard for it?
Yeah, I went limp for it.
All right, can we talk about Galarian Zigzagoon now?
Yes, how was it?
I've been bugging out this entire time.
You went to the beach or something. Where did you go?
Well, so it was Weir's Beach, like, area. There's like a boardwalk. There's the Mount Washington like train ride you can go on, which I hadn't physically seen it before, and then I saw it because it was in my way as I was walking around, which is really cool. So there's people at the beach. There's people walking the boardwalk. I've actually never explored the boardwalk further than just kind of like walking past it. And so the game stopped working, and that during that half hour, I was like, you know what? I've already caught what I needed to catch. We'll get back to there in a minute. We'll go back in time. And I just kind of like was okay with the game being not working. So I just started walking, and it's like, oh, there's an arcade. So I walked in the arcade, and like there's an arcade, and then there's like a pizza shop that you can eat on the actual water. And so I was like, that's insane. Like, I didn't even know this was here. I've been working here for over a year, and like I've come down and walked to the boardwalk a whole bunch of times, but never actually walked and explored. So I was like, hey, this fits the exploration thing. I put the game down and I explored a little bit, which is really cool.
You're supposed to do it at the same time, though.
I know, but the game wasn't working, so I had to just choose.
That's when you should have been sending gifts or doing something. Or was the game not working at all?
The game wasn't working at all. I couldn't even log in.
That sucks.
And
That's
that was
terrible.
me switching to the because I had the A52 or 42, whatever the Samsung phone is. I wanted to see if like that would work, and it didn't work. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Damn.
So then I started walking back and got reconnected. I had caught a whole bunch at the beginning. One of the first Pokestops I got had a task, which was, you got the spawn of a Galarian Zigzagoon, and it was 218. Right. I was like, oh, sweet, cool. And I was just catching stuff, and like I started walking back towards my work a little bit early because I was like upset that I couldn't catch things, so I just wanted to catch more. So I started walking back to my work, and I'm looking through my stuff, and I'm like, wow, I got a 4-star, and it was one of the first things that I caught.
Wow, nice. I
that was
actually heard
cool.
a lot of people say they got the hundos off of research. Lachlan brought up a good point in the Zoom. He was like, you know what? People wanted those extra spawns. They were really going after the research because the research pool was good, so it was like everyone was going after that. So that's why maybe we were seeing a lot more people get the hundos through research. And
a lot more people, I think, were catching a lot more in general because of those
the bonuses, man.
That said, like, oh, catch 100, get this, get the gloves or whatever, the helmet and stuff. So it's like all those things drove people to actually catch them versus shiny check.
Yeah. So oh yeah, that's a good.
So actually, a lot of benefits.
A good point. Yeah,
happened
that's a good point
during this event. Like not only did we get the extra Stardust, the extra XP, all that stuff, it was all these bonuses put together really made this community day probably one of the best run events, if you will, without.
No, I agree. And I heard that from a lot of people that were playing. They were like, everything about this is like firing on all cylinders. And before I get into my actual experience with the event, I'm with you 100%. The bonuses were insane, right? It was, if you're playing with people and you're playing in an area that has a decent amount of stops or whatever, you were pretty much getting 4 times Stardust the entire event. Plus, from the Ultra Unlock, you were getting double XP. So if you're running a Star Piece and a Lucky Egg, you're getting 6 times Stardust and 4 times XP. Absolutely nuts. People were loving that. The XL, the double or the increased chance to get Candy XL, the increased Candy at large, the bonuses from nice, great, and excellent throws. Like everything was just on point.
The extra special trades.
But the fact that we had that catch 100 Pokemon in the timed research, everyone had their head down and was focused on playing, even though, honestly, if you're playing for the full 3 hours, you're going to catch 100 or more, right? But you have that anxiety where you're like, oh my God, I just got to get this out of the way so I don't have to think about it again. So everyone's just catching and catching and catching.
And that's why I did the evolution for the bug out, like for the bug net and whatnot. I evolved the Charger Bug last during this time. So I was like, I want to have the max anxiety. So it's like, all right, I got to do this. I'm forced to, because I'm also forced to catch 100 of these.
You know what else I really love, and I remember this from grinding up to level 50, was I love the fact that when you have like a big catch task, like catch 100, I fast catch everything. So I never actually get the confirmation from the game that what I've thrown against, I'm actually catching. So when I'm fast catching and I'm counting up to 100, I would see the ticker come out saying,
you either caught it or you didn't catch it.
I love that because it would give me that just little extra confirmation that I actually caught it. I thought that was really cool. But anyway, yeah, freaking phenomenal event, just absolutely perfect. But I went into New York City, took my son, and weather was absolutely flawless. Like, it was probably the best weather we've had for a community day in like the past 5 months. It was like the best weather we've had in the past 5 months. We had The turnout was absolutely insane. We had probably 500 people come through for the day, 600 people come through New York, which was just absolutely bonkers. Massive Pikmin Bloom turnout as well. A lot of Pikmin
For
players.
real?
It's very shocking. Like, I mean, I don't know why I say it's shocking. Maybe just because I'm gatekeeping on Go or whatever, but there's a huge amount of Pikmin Bloom players that were like coming from out of state. There was people there from Long Island. There was people there from Pennsylvania, Maryland that had drove up just for the Pikmin experience, which was awesome. They had a booth. They were giving out visors. They were giving out pins. Last month they gave out t-shirts. It was really cool to see that whole thing. There were so many people there and there was so much shit going on that I couldn't play as much as I wanted to just because I was so wrapped up running the event, right? Talking to people and just directing traffic, doing whatever I was doing. So I don't think I caught my first shiny until like an hour and a half into the event. But I knew I could feel confident in that I would get my catches and do what I needed to do because of those extended raids after the event where you would have the Galarian Lanoon do in the special four star eggs, and then you get the additional spawns because there's freaking gyms everywhere in the city. There's people doing raids at all hours. Like every freaking gym or every raid that you do is a 20-person lobby. So even when I got back to the hotel, I'm just getting spawns all the way straight through till 7:30 p.m. which was amazing. Same shiny rate, but I wasn't getting the bonuses for Stardust or XP, but it was just amazing. So
yeah, see, I missed that. Every raid that happened, I was actively working during. Like my break ended, and there was still 10 minutes on the egg. And it was really busy. Saturday was legit the busiest day we've had. It was like a $14,000+ day. It was insane.
That's a lot of ice cream and chocolates.
Yep. You're telling me.
I don't know, but all in all, phenomenal week between the Bug Out and Galarian Zigzagoon. This might have been one of the most well-received weeks. Obviously we had GoFest, but outside of GoFest, this is probably one of the most well-received weeks we've had in a long, long time, for sure.
Yeah, this event really rocked and rolled.
Was there some kind of reference there that I
didn't?
Yeah,
the pun was intended.
Oh, it was
rock and roll.
It was rock and Galarian Zigzagoon. Yeah.
Stick your tongue out and shake your head up and down.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we could take a little break because we got a couple other bits.
We're taking a break this early?
It's 28 minutes in. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh my gosh.
But we take a break because we do have a couple different things to talk about in the Ask of the Show, but they're all kind of short, so we'll just kind of rip through them in the back half. Is that okay with you?
That works. I have some coffee to drink so I can get more amped up.
Oh man, I don't have a coffee. I drank a lot of coffee today. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. And we're back. We're back from our break. Thank you so much for that. A little housekeeping to get through before the Ask of the Show. This podcast is powered by Patreon, and you can check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. You can support this show for as little as $1 a month, and that $1 will get you access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. That means you could join us every Monday night for our patron exclusive Zoom call, which is great and so much fun. I love it.
There's a lot of fun that goes on there.
It really is great. It's a highlight of my week for sure. But all patrons are also eligible to participate in our tournaments. Registration is in the Discord. We hope to see you there. And a huge thanks to our gym leader patrons, Absolutely Ryan, Grant, Jamal, Magikarp, Big DM, Sue, The Cole, Tish, TN Comics Wiz, Turtle Power, and Big Zal Minus. And of course, special thanks to our executive producer, Paul Bott. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere that you can connect with us, grab some merch, and leave us a review. New merch coming soon. Working on merch right now. Got new merch coming soon. Can't wait. All right, couple bits of news, some miscellaneous, some very small, but we'll get through them relatively quick. But exclusive timed research during the Pokemon Go World Championships Twitch broadcast. This is cool. This is
interesting.
Worlds is this weekend. And we're going to talk about the Worlds event because that's like the kind of the next thing that is up on the calendar. But the Worlds event itself, the actual Worlds in London, is happening this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you watch the live streams, now this is the problem with time zones, Adam. I don't know if you're familiar with London time zones.
I'm not.
Well,
please continue.
It's like 7:30 p.m. in London, and you have to watch the live stream to they're going to be giving out codes. So during the Pokemon Go stream, they're giving out a code for Pokemon Go. During the VGC stream, they're giving out a code for the VGC. During the TCG stream, they're giving out codes for the TCG. 7:30 a.m., 7:30 p.m. It's 4:30 a.m., 3:30 a.m. our time. It's terrible. Who the hell's going to watch it? Who's going to watch it? I don't know if I'm going to be like setting an alarm for 3:30 a.m., but I think the code is like very timed. So if you don't enter the code during a certain time, you might not be able to unlock the special research. Yeah. 3:30 a.m. You gonna watch you gonna be watching Twitch at 3:30 a.m.?
I'm gonna try.
Thursday, August 18th, it's 7:30 a.m. UTC, which again is 4 hours back, 3:30 a.m. The Friday, 7:45 a.m. Saturday, 7:45 a.m. So it's 3:30 a.m., 3:45 a.m., 3:45 a.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's rough. That is rough. But it does look cool because it's this team building. It's all about PvP, and you have the option to choose different rewards. Team option 1, Ariados, Pelipper, or Galarian Stunfisk. Team option 2, Skarmory, Swampert, and Drapion. And team option 3, Talonflame, Venusaur, Female, Jellicent. So which one would you pick? If you do get this special research code from watching Twitch at 3:30 a.m., which of these options are you going for? The only shiny capable Pokemon here, Galarian Stunfisk in Group 1, Skarmory in Group 2, Venusaur in Group 3. I'm probably going Team 3. Give me the Venusaur.
Okay, hear me out on this. I have a 100% Talonflame, Venusaur, and Jellicent. I actually have, I think, 3 Jellicent, the pink ones.
Hundo?
All Hundos, yeah.
Wow.
All 3 from research. For team option 2, I have 100% Skarmory, and I have 100% Swampert, but not the Drapion.
Okay.
Option 1, I have 100% Ariados, but I do not have 100% Pelipper or Stunfisk, and I do not have the Stunfisk shiny. So I think team option 1 is what I'm going to choose, because one of 2 things could happen. I could get 100% of either of those, or I could get a shiny.
There you go.
And so I think 1 is the option for me.
Okay.
But I can see every one of these being viable.
But you have to watch it at crazy hours. Just be aware. I don't know what
I'm
the window...
crazy.
No, but I don't know what the window is going to be to actually submit the code. So, by all means, this could be like you wake up at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., that you find the code on Twitter and it'll still work. I don't know. I don't know if you have to enter it while it's on the screen. I have no idea. I don't know exactly know how they're doing it, but the hardcore will be up at 3:30 a.m. I don't know if that will be me. Maybe on the Friday or Saturday. Definitely not on the Thursday.
Don't forget to get the 2022 Worlds Tee.
How do you do that? Is that also a thing?
It's going to be available globally via code shared during the Pokemon Go World Championship stream.
Okay.
You can also get this code when it's distributed via official Pokemon Go social media channels shortly after the stream. The code will only be valid until August 22nd, 2022.
All right. Well, you have a little time.
At 11:59 UTC.
Yeah. You have some time. Just
a little bit.
All right, well, I guess we could talk about the actual meat and potatoes here, the next event, which is the Pokemon Worlds. So the actual Pokemon Worlds event is running from Thursday the 18th at 10 a.m. to Tuesday, August 23rd at 8 p.m. This is kind of that whole weekend of Worlds. But Adam, I know you're excited. There's a Pokemon debuting during this event. It's World Championships 2022 Pikachu. Aren't you excited?
Don't even get me started.
But it's
we
not
just
just
had
a
the
hat,
TCG hat, okay?
But it's not just a hat. It's a full costume. It's a costume.
My God. Throw it out. Throw it out.
I don't associate this with Worlds. I don't know if they're trying to make it look like a London thing. I really don't know. But yeah, new Pikachu. If you're lucky, you can get a shiny one. Good luck. Good luck with that. I don't know. I have no idea. But the celebratory avatar item, 2 new in-game items, like Adam was saying, World's Tea and Participant Tea. If you're physically at Worlds, you can actually get at the Pokemon booth or at the World Championships spinning a stop. I don't know. You get that actual tea, which is kind of cool, making it, pretty exclusive. But in addition to the Pikachu, the event bonuses, challengers with Pokemon teams inspired by the ones used by trainers who won the Pokemon Go regional championships will be appearing at Pokestops. So this is like the NPCs that we've seen during like Kanto Tour and things like that. I don't know if they're going to use their trainer names and make their avatars look like the trainers. I kind of hope they do. I think that would be really cool, seeing like, the people, the names and stuff that we might recognize. But I do like this idea. It brings a little humanity to it, that the teams that you're going to be going up against are the actual ones that won at regional level. That's pretty cool. You could do up to 50 battles per day and triple Stardust from GBL Rewards, which is cool. Wow. Timed research. Yep, timed research where you can get that World Championships 2022 Pikachu, also an Elite Fast TM and an Elite Charge TM. I don't like to necessarily say that each of these TMs is worth 1,280 coins, because that's what they cost in the shop when you buy them in the bundle. But these are probably the most singular premium items available in the game. The most expensive thing that you would pay for a single item. So this is cool that they're including it in the timed research here. Wild encounters, nothing too crazy. Nidoran, Mankey, Machop, Mudkip, Sableye, Meditite, Croagunk, Spheal, Swablu. The if you're luckies are Scraggy and Galarian Stunfisk. I don't know. Galarian Stunfisk is getting a little played here because it's the research breakthrough. It's in the timed research, and now it's in the wild here.
Galarian Stunfisk.
1-star raids, Galarian Farfetch'd coming back to 1-stars. That's great. That's phenomenal. I think a lot of people are going to go nuts for that. Marill, Barboach, Timber back in raids, which is good. 3-star Primate, Lickitung, Skarmory. See, Adam, you can go back for Lickitung. 5-star Zacian and Zamazenta, not shiny. Total shit. I don't know why they did that non-shiny. And Mega Slowbro will be in raids. Field research, you have Bulbasaur, World Championships, Pikachu, and a whole bunch of different Pokemon, including Galarian Zigzagoon and Galarian Stunfisk. But Beldum back in that as well, which is cool. Now, the ancillary bonuses here, and this is big stuff, especially for PvE players. Rhyperior can learn Rock Wrecker, Gengar can learn Shadow Punch, Gyarados can learn Aqua Tail, Metagross can learn Meteor Mash. So, like I was saying, Beldum is in field research. You get that Beldum out of field research, and you can evolve it up to Metagross and have it know Meteor Mash. And, Talonflame can learn Incinerate. These are amazing PvE Pokemon. So all good stuff there. And then there's going to be a bunch of avatar items that you can, I think, buy. So they're not free or anything like that. But they're pretty cool. Dragon type shorts and tops, and dark type sport top and sport shorts. So probably not as strong as the bug out event, but they had to do something, maybe draw it back a little bit to get us reamped for the Go Fest finale, which would be coming after this, after the World Championships event. So you get the timed research code from the Twitch stream. That's in combination of this Worlds event. So there is kind of a good amount of stuff going on. It's comprehensive. There's research, there's raids, there's spawns, but Definitely not as strong as Bug Out. What do you think of this event? Oh, and the pose. Oh, the pose. This is kind of cool. This will be the most exclusive pose you could ever get in the game. There are only going to be 2 people in the world to get this pose. And that's going to be the Masters World Champion and the Juniors World Champion will get the pose that shows them hoisting the Pokemon Go World Championship trophy above their head. The only way to get it is to win Worlds. That's the ultimate flex. Ultimate flex. Really, really cool.
Everyone in the world is going to want them on their friends list so that they can see that pose.
I hope they don't devalue this shit down the road and make it available for something. They better keep this super exclusive. That's all I'm saying, because this is super cool. I mean,
I think if they brought this back every Worlds, that makes sense. That's sense. Fine.
Yeah, well, again, only 2 people every year. Fine. It retains its exclusivity.
Yeah, and then it gives people something to strive for. Like, I want that pose. That pose is exclusive to me.
Yeah, but if you're trying to win Worlds, though, you're not trying to win it for the pose.
I understand that, but at the same time, it gives you something to go after. It's like that.
Yeah, no,
that
I like
additional something that happens.
Yeah, so that's the Worlds event. I guess we got a couple miscellaneous things that we could run through here on the tail end. Claim your bundle of bonus items through Prime Gaming. Adam, have you been collecting these?
Yeah, I actually just collected the other, like the one that just released yesterday night during our Zoom call.
Okay, cool. So it says,
but I've gotten them
in the
all
release
up until now.
Well, if you happen to miss them in the past, it says, are you new to Pokemon Go or Prime Gaming? No problem. Trainers who are Prime members can still claim upcoming bundles, and they're going to ramp up the release of these. One of our most highly anticipated events of the year, Pokemon Go Fest 2022 finale, is coming Saturday, August 27th. These bundles will help any trainer get ready for the event. The next bundle will be available starting August 25th, but here's the catch. After that, bundles will continue to drop every 2 weeks on the following dates: September 8th, September 22nd, October 6th, October 20th. So September and October, they're running 2 of these bundles a month rather than the 1 a month that we've been seeing since June. So that's pretty cool. They double it up.
Yeah, I like that.
And
these
and
aren't
decent.
like that exciting, but I mean, you got 30 Pokeballs.
Yeah, it's a free raid pass.
5 max revives. Yeah, but I mean, I'd rather just pay a coin to get a raid pass or something.
What do you think of these 1 coin bundles giving you like a rainy lure?
I think
like
that's
it.
Fine. Yeah, because
Yeah, okay.
I would so rather do that than pay the 200 coins to get an actual one.
Oh, hell yeah. I ain't paying for that shit. All right, a couple updates to the community ambassador program. This was interesting because they didn't detail it anywhere on Pokemon blogs, Pokemon Go Live blogs, but Silph Road put out a tweet saying, community page updates, the following updates and fixes have been made. 2 new tasks added to the bronze tier list. PvP task descriptions updated for clarity. Campfire and address requirements removed from the community ambassador application. And general bug fixes. So you had to have Campfire going. Obviously, not a lot of people have access to Campfire yet because that was like a GoFest exclusive thing. And when you have your community set up on the Silph Road in the Silph League, you had to have your map. You had to be visible on the Silph League map. There were some privacy concerns, so they've now removed the requirement to have the address or your location, your pin, show visible on the map. You cannot be visible on the map and still be eligible, which is cool. But I was reading through the comments and check out some of these questions that people were asking. It says, mine dropped from 6 to 3. So remember, you have to be rank 4 community to be eligible for the ambassador program. So Lara Croft had asked, mine dropped from 6 to 3. It's no longer giving credit for the meetup events. And Silph Road said, in order for meetups to count towards rank tasks, check-ins need to be done during the day of the event. Make sure you're checking in attendees during the meetup. So retro check-ins no longer count towards that. So a lot of people were like, yo, let me get all my retro check-ins in to kind of like skirt the system a little bit. Now you have to actually check people in during the day of the event. This one guy asked, why is my community drop rank 5 to 3? And same thing, you need to be done during the day of the event. And here's one that stings a little bit. It says, why is our community rank drop down from 6 to 3? Also, we have applied for brand ambassador programs, still no response. Same canned message. Like, what's up, Silph Road? You can't be doing this. This is like very... People are like, why is the Niantic culture of like Niantic support and Niantic support's crappy like canned messages? Silph Road, don't do this, because you're going to start to catch a bad rap, just like Niantic support. The same thing. In order for meetups to count towards ranked tasks, check-ins need to be done during the day of the event. They really responded to 3 successive questions with the same canned response.
No.
Can't do that. It can't do that. They gotta fix this. But then here's one they actually did respond uniquely to. Bagsy says, so if we already applied to the ambassador program, but now our community has dropped to rank 3, does this affect anything? Will our application still be valid, or now we have to reach rank 4 again? So someone was rank 4, submitted for the application for ambassador program because they met the requirements at the time they submitted the application. These changes were made. Their community dropped down to rank 3, and their response is, hello, you will need to reach rank 4 again in order for your application to be accepted. So people that submitted thinking that they were eligible are now ineligible, potentially.
Wow.
That's rough. That's rough. Because for some of these things are like, do things for 3 successive months. And people don't want to wait that long in order to check in people for 3 months straight. You know what I mean? Like, the remote check-ins don't matter. The retro check-ins don't matter. Like, I knew that there was going to be some bumps in the road with this ambassador program, but
it seems like there's a lot more bumps.
Well, I think that Niantic needs to take this by the reins a little bit from a support perspective. They cannot leave this up to Silph to kind of sort out these issues. I don't think Silph is prepared for the backlash. I don't think Silph is prepared to answer the volume of questions, and I don't know. I think Niantic needs to step up, because now, like, I'm hearing, oh, here we go. This is just like Niantic's whipping boy is Silph now. It's just they're gonna do the same thing Niantic does and brush us off. And it's like, man, I don't want this to happen. Silph works too damn hard for them to like have this crap happen. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. But if your community's been affected by this change in ranking system and you're having some struggles, let us know what's going on. Let us know how it works out for you. We'd love to kind of talk about that a little bit more. I am going to have Roberto from the Silph Road on the Creator Series to talk about the Ambassador Program in detail. So that's going to be really good. We're just waiting for some clearance and red tape to kind of fall by the wayside because, of course, this being a Niantic program, everything's got to be check and balance. Yeah, so we're just waiting for all that stuff to clear, and we're going to get Roberto on. Roberto is my dude. Definitely good people.
He's not my dude?
He's your dude as well.
He's
your dude as well. He's our dude. He has some of the best hair in all of Pokemon Go, I will say. It's a luscious head of hair. It's beautiful. Tremendous hair. But speaking of Silph Road, while we're still on Silph Road, Go Battle League Encounter rewards have been updated just today on the silphroad.com. And, a lot of people really only care about the legendaries once you get up to rank 20, right? But like I said in the beginning of the show, there was something really funny. So when you're ranks 1 to 5, you have a 5.1% chance to get Poliwag, right? Ranks 6 through 10, you have a 4% chance to get Poliwag. Ranks 11 through 15, a 2% chance to get Poliwag. 16 through 19, a 1.3% chance to get Poliwag. Rank 20, 1.3% chance to get Poliwag. Ace, 1.1% for Poliwag. Veteran through Legend, 1% chance at getting Poliwag. Why do they make it harder to get Poliwag as you rank up? Why is this a thing? You can get a Litwick or a Phalanx at a higher rate than a Poliwag. It doesn't make any sense to me. The 3 most rare Pokemon to get is GBL rewards when you're in a legend rank. So the elite of the elite. Noibat, Axew, Poliwag. Makes absolutely zero sense to me. But it was funny, so I figured I'd call it out. Hitmontop is also in that legend pool, 6.5%. Hitmontop, definitely in demand Pokemon because of that shiny. It's legit. But I'll put a link to the description so you can actually check this out. But I just thought that shit was funny as hell because, I don't know. It just seems so weird that Poliwag is the exclusive rarity here. And then finally, as we're wrapping up here, Adam, we're doing a $25 gift card giveaway on our Twitter.
Ooh.
In partnership with the Wayspotters podcast, you can enter to win a $25 Apple or Google Play gift card in time for the Go Fest finale. Winner will be announced on Friday, August 26th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Hit up our Twitter. Link is in the description. All you got to do is like the tweet, follow us, follow Wayspotters, tag some people in the post, and you'll be entered to win $25 Apple or Google Play gift card. That will come in handy for someone for the Go Fest finale.
Ooh.
And if you haven't checked out Wayspotters yet, do that because they're good. It's a good show. It's a good podcast. So many people into Wayfarer now. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's the greatest thing. It's so great. So many people are like proud of it. They're getting, submitting stuff. We're seeing people in our Discord submit stuff and in 3 days it comes back approved. I've seen people in the Discord who said they've had shit tied up in voting for 2 years. And it finally came back as approved like this week. So I don't know if this means that people are voting more. I don't know if they're reviewing at a higher rate. I don't know if Niantic is taking a more proactive approach to kind of pushing stuff through. People are still having success with the appeal system. It just seems like this is becoming a more fluid process for Wayfarer, which I could absolutely get behind. Adam, what was the last thing you submitted? Have you submitted anything recently?
The last thing I submitted went through immediately. It was
really?
Like, hey, trainer, we've accepted this. And then 2 days later, it was in the game.
Oh, man, that's legit. I've put in, I think there was 1 week where I did 10 nominations, and then the next week I did 1 or 2. So I have 12 in voting right now. They're all in the same area, so the review demographic would all be the same. But they haven't moved out of voting for a couple weeks now, which is weird because the previous ones I've done in this area in that same park got pushed through in 10 days. But I'm still loving Wayfarer. It's still been just a phenomenal thing. I'm going to try to hook up with Coach Kev to start hitting some remote towns, satellite stop in at new towns and just sweep the whole town and obviously play and grind Pico, but at the same time that we do that and we're walking through a new town, be on the prowl for potential nominations. I think that's a fun way to engage with the game because, especially if you're visiting a new town, it's just a new way to engage with the environment. Again, following the tenets of the game, you're out there exploring, you're with a friend doing social interaction, and you're exercising, you're out walking around. So it's just a cool way to hit all the pillars and, help develop the game board, which, it's important for a lot of players to do that. Let's see. What do we have? We have the Go Fest finale, 10 days. We will have an episode coming out before that once again. But I will be in Red Bank, New Jersey for the Go Fest finale. So if you want to hook up, come to Red Bank, New Jersey. You could play. We're probably going to have a nice little group together. It should be fun. I'll also be live streaming on Twitch from GoFest, the entirety of the GoFest event. I'm going to try to stream as much and as long as my battery packs will support. So definitely keep a lookout for that. Yeah, can't wait to do that. But Adam, I think that's a show.
I think that is a show.
Phenomenal.
I'll be
stupendous.
I'll be at a
Weir Beach.
I'll be at a work cookout for with Chanel.
What do you mean a work cookout?
I that's what she wants to do.
Wait,
And it's her birthday.
work?
It's her birthday.
Oh, it's her birthday. That's right.
Yes.
Jeez, we may have to call Chanel.
I'm not doing anything.
It's
I've already
that's
signed
why
up for this.
But so you have off of work that Saturday?
I requested it, not realizing that it was.
Did
that
you
day.
request it for Go Fest or did you request it for Chanel?
I requested it for Chanel.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna have to slide into these DMs real quick. Be like, yo, Chanel, why don't you come to Red Bank? Fuck the work barbecue. Oh, shit. But, Adam, that's a show. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you to everyone for checking out the show. We really appreciate you for all that you do for us by letting us hang out in your ear holes every week. We appreciate that. But make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for everything we have going on with the network, LuredUp.com for everything we have going on with the show. You can email us, luredup@PokemonProfessor.com. You can leave us a text or a voicemail or a photo or a video, 732-835-8639. Links to everything we talked about in today's show will be in the description. But, Adam, if that is it, that will, in fact, be it. Is that it?
I think that's it.
That'll be it all. Keep training, trainers.
Yeah,
keep training, trainers.
Train
Keep
trainers.
training.
Keep training.
Train.
Train
Choo-choo. Choo. Should we make
25th anniversary
Should we make a T-shirt with a train on it?
with a raid train?
The raid train? Yo.
But it's
I
just
like
a bunch
that.
of trainers, and we're all side to side, like holding each other, like at the wayside.
Oh, like that kind of train. Run a train. That'll be. Oh, I love it. Phenomenal. It feels good to be talking shit again too. Talking about running a raid train. Yo, it's a walk food. No, it's a run. Run a train. Run the raid train. I love
People will be chugging it, chug a choo choo.
Chugging it. Human centipede. All right.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Phalanx.
Yeah, well, it's just a phalanx train, you know. Let's go.
That'll be a great Halloween
I'm
costume.
stopping the recording.
A group Halloween costume. We're all phalanx.
We all have black bodysuits, but our heads have like the phalanx mask.
Oh, it's tongue and groove. We're all tongue and groove. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Keep training, trainers. We'll see you next week.